Welcome to, it's 6:28 in the morning, and obviously I did not solve the issue with this cat right here, because guess who woke up to literally this one having just peed on my bed. Get ready, because this is year 6 of daily vlogging. I am so lost. I don't know what is going on. I do not understand. Literally, now Ashlyn put back up the other litter box here. So now there's 3, and I know we technically should have 4, but we've made do with even 2, but now we have 3. I know Ashlyn cleaned both of hers yesterday morning. I cleaned mine yesterday morning. So out of the 3, I don't know. I'm so confused. Yeah, I'm gonna be tired today because I was not able to go back to sleep after Keanu woke me up. It's like 7:30 now, and I had a hard time falling asleep for a good reason, but the reason why I could not fall asleep for the longest time is in like 40 minutes, so that is a long time, is because I was thinking so much about the new script I'm going to be working on, and kind of, you know, because it's a very different, I really have to think of it as like not my story but a character's story, because otherwise I think I'm gonna struggle to like figure out how to piece it together, because we're spanning so many years, you know, unlike other stuff where it's like, oh, for example, I mean, Aces spans over a couple months, but Aces is a short film, and a feature film spanning over 20 years, but not focused evenly on those 20 years, focused on really only the past 5, like in depth, only the past 5 of those 20 years. Like, that's an interesting, I'm getting an idea on how to piece it together, but it's gonna be interesting for sure. So I couldn't stop thinking about that. And so I think I ended up falling asleep around midnight and then was up at 6:30. So 6.5 hours of sleep. It's a good thing. The only things, oh no, I'm going to see my friend's show today. That's what I'm doing. But, and her show is an hour and a half away, so yeah. But I'm going to see her show's at 7, and I want to make sure I get there at least 30 minutes before the show, so at 6:30, because thankfully I'm heading away from the city. I'm actually going to North Georgia, but because she ended up texting me, or I texted her, because I messed up and I thought I was able to go to the 2 p.m. show tomorrow on Saturday. No, because I'm working at AWP. I don't know why, whatever. So, anyway, so I texted her yesterday. I said, hey, should I buy another ticket, which I totally can, no problem, for the Friday show, or do you think I could just switch it? Who would I talk to about that? And she was like, let me talk to my boss. I think there should be no problem switching it. So I am assuming that she talked to her boss, but I want to make sure I get there with enough time that if I have to buy another ticket ahead of time, that would be great. I don't think they would like turn me away, because I don't think it's like a sold out show or anything. So I don't think they would like turn me away at the door if they were like, no, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, so I have that later tonight, but I decided to go get a COVID test this morning just because, or I'm going to go get a COVID test this morning just because I have for the first time in a very long time, I have a busy weekend and I'm going to be seeing people, and so I want to make sure that I am not carrying COVID without knowing it. I am having one of those days where I am getting dressed, and I am having one of those days where I'm like, wow, I'm really happy with my appearance in the mirror, and these are very these are very rare. I don't have these days a lot, but I am enjoying having this day today, which I cannot show you my outfit because I actually TMI, do not have my shirt on at the moment, so you're not allowed to see that. Okay, my COVID test went well. I have actually decided I was gonna go to Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast because even though I've been awake since 6:30. Hello, words. I didn't have time to grab breakfast before I left, and so, but there was a huge accident sort of thing right near the Dunkin' Donuts, and I was like, I'm not going back that way, so instead, I'm actually going inside somewhere, which is a little scary, especially because I just did it yesterday too, but I'm going into Reveille Cafe. I love Reveille, and yeah, I'll probably work a little bit while I'm waiting for my food and stuff on the story idea, kind of fleshing some stuff out. So while I'm sitting there, I'm just writing the beat sheet right now, and I got to the certain memory that is very difficult to recall. And even just writing the beat sheet is hard. Also, just partially because I don't know how to, I mean, this isn't writing it, but I don't even know how to, I think I have an idea now, but like, talk about like revisiting like the exact situation that like kind of literally put me on the train tracks of disaster for the next like 3 years of my life, essentially. Not that everything was a disaster, but it basically caused the Lyme disease to flare up. Because the Lyme had been in my body for like 7 years by that point, but the emotional distress and the anxiety that was caused because of this directly caused the Lyme to come out of its hiding, basically. 'Tis 3:07. I am working on the I'm gonna call it a beat sheet, but it's really what I normally do, which is a mix of a beat sheet and an outline. So it's actually closer to an outline because I'm kind of describing the scenes in detail. So it's basically an outline. And yeah, I don't know if I will finish it. I need to leave here about 4:30, which sounds crazy for a 7 p.m. show, but not really, because it's about an hour and 45 minutes away from me, and so I'm allowing 2 hours, but technically more than 2 hours, so I'll get there more around 6:30, 6:45. But I think I'm happy with how I just accidentally, like, put my elbow on the table, but I put it on my laptop, and so it slid off onto the table, and that was kind of my funny bone. That was not fun. As I was saying, is I don't actually know if I'll need to rewatch a ton of my vlogs, because I've already basically got the story from like what I remember, and considering it's my life, like I don't need to explicitly watch back my suffering with Lyme disease, because I know that it sucked and it was horrible. So, I think what I'll do is more on like an as needed basis if I need to go back and look at anything. But my hope is, as I said, I'm gonna try to push to finish this by the time I have to leave at 4:30. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm about like halfway through Act 2 right now. But I don't know if I'm gonna finish it, especially since I'm going in detail. Because I don't like doing a beat sheet and an outline. It just do an outline. And so, yeah, if I can finish this today, then great. If not, I'll finish it tomorrow while I'm at work. Okay, I just have to document this moment because I just started the beat, or I just started the outline beat about where I started writing Cracked. And the song, I have my playlist, one of my Spotify playlists on shuffle, and the song that came on is Remember the Name by Fort Minor. And it is very much, I've always kind of associated that with like, cause it's 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% confidence and power of will, 90% or something like that. And it's basically like, it's for me, it always is, I don't know, it just inspires me, and it's like a very much like, yeah, like I can do this song. And so it's, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy that it came on. Rocket, dude, this one is I can't pet you right now, dude. I'm gonna go like sit outside or something, but I don't want everyone to hear my music. lock myself away somewhere because he's come up like 4 times. Anyway, so I just think it's really, really cool that this song came on right as I was starting to write that part of the story. Alrighty, I'm on the road. I am almost done with the beat sheet. Well, once again, it's not a beat sheet. It's an outline because each scene is detailed because that's just how I write. So anyway, I'm hoping that I might have a little bit more of a chance because I'm doing it in Google Docs, so I can, if I have a chance to work on it like during intermission or a little bit before show starts. I'm taking the way that says it's the longest, but it's because it doesn't take me on highways and stuff, and the other way was already showing backups and things like that. So I have learned to take the way that looks a little bit longer, because like the one that was shortest was showing 2 hours and 2 minutes, and the one that was longer was showing 2 hours and 10 minutes, and the one that's longer doesn't show any like things right now. It doesn't show any traffic or anything like that. So I've learned that those are the ones you actually want to take here in Atlanta or close, you know, really just in Georgia, because otherwise it just might get insane. So anyway, made great progress on the beat sheet. I think my plan is to finish it today anyway, so even if I have to stay up really late tonight, I'm going to, because I don't think I can just leave it until tomorrow. I've made it. I found parking easily, thank goodness. This is such a cute town. Oh my gosh. All right, I am out of the show. It is 10:16, which means I'm going to get home about midnight. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Anyway, so it's gonna be a bit of a long drive. I'm very excited to sleep when I get home, so I will not be finishing my beat sheet tonight or my outline tonight. That will be a tomorrow. I would like to document for the record that I am on the windiest road I have ever driven on in my entire life, and have been for the past like 5 miles, and will continue to for the next 7 miles. I think I'm literally going down a mountain right now. So I don't know why in the world anyone would choose to take this route over the route I took coming up here, but this is insane. And half the time there is no shoulder. I'm literally driving down a mountain. What is happening? This is terrifying. It's 1:30 in the morning. I got home at like midnight, but then I called my parents to say hi and tell them about the show, and ended up just talking to them for a while. So I'm going to bed. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all. Bye.